Yo, what up, guys? How's everyone doing? Hopefully, Friday's been good. Just figured to hop on and kind of hang out for a bit, do some gaming, just kind of chill and chat and stuff. So, been a pretty full week of streaming. So, not sure how long we'll keep it up, but doing it for now at least. Let's throw some music on too. Grab these. I posted a short last night for talking video game characters, kind of blind ranking them. So that is kind of the latest for the shorts side of stuff. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Few ideas I have upcoming. We'll see exactly. There was like a Fall Guys game I wanted to make a short out of. Thought about doing another music one. I thought about doing top 10 Coheed and Cambria songs. So we'll see. There's also, I watched a movie the other day we didn't talk about on stream, but called Watcher. So maybe I'll do a short for that. Who knows? But for now, we're just kind of chilling for this evening. What's up, Matthew? Thanks for being there. I'm doing all right tonight. Hope you're well. What's up, Pool Cube? Good to see you. Hope you're well also. Grabbed a few things. I thought about doing a couple bracket fight stuff. It's been a while since we've done those. So like we did last time, I'll probably just kind of go through them. But if you guys want to try to sway me with your thoughts, it may work. And then we'll jump into some Fall Guys and maybe a different game. Who knows? Kind of playing it by ear. You were talking to yourself in your sleep? People do that. I feel like people are like not fully asleep a lot of times. You thought Godzilla was pretty good? Yeah, I really love that movie. It's kind of surprising that I have nostalgia for the old movies, but that's pretty easily my favorite of all time, I would say. You were in deep sleep? Well, hopefully you were talking nice to yourself. All right, we will start with one of our usuals. We'll do the box office game. I saw it was 2019. I'm like, we can probably do 2019, right? That's like a year before things popped off with the pandemic. And not a ghost. That would be bad. That would not be good. I mean, maybe it's a friendly ghost. Casper, potentially. All right, so week of January 11th, 2019. We're trying to guess what movies were in theaters at that point in time, given the details that we have with the box office revenue, what company is distributing it, and so forth. Men in Black International, Sony. Did it come out that late? Because that's the one that is like female led, right? Or at least like one of the partners. I never saw that one. I think I've seen 1 through 3. I don't think I saw anything after that. Did that come out in 2019? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Okay, STX, I don't know super well. So this one I may need to get information for. What kind of tagline? This is, I feel like they didn't have a tagline is the real answer. Based on a true story is the tagline. That's what you're coming out with. That's like half the movies in theaters these days. They're like, oh, that one person, that was their actual name. So it's based on a true story. That's the least helpful tagline I've ever gotten in this game. Who's in it? Kevin Hart. Okay. Oh, this is the Bryan Cranston one. The upside, the upside, right? Nailed it. Okay. Decent movie. Not the worst. Okay, Warner Brothers. Ton of money. I mean, relatively. Close to 300 mil. We guessed No, the Flash came out after that. I was gonna say we guessed the Flash the other day, and so I got to think of like pre-pandemic movies. Could this be one of the Aquaman movies? I don't know. No, it's not. You said maybe Men in Black. I don't mind trying that. Was not. Fantastic Beasts. Could be. Grindelwald. I saw that one in theaters at a screener. Because that's the second one, right? It's not. All right. Home is Calling. So like a sci-fi thing? Kind of like an E.T.? Home is Calling. This is too late for like a rival. What is an alien movie? Could also be Annihilation. I don't know if Warner did that though. Also, we've guessed a lot and gotten them wrong. Spent 40 pounds at the pet store. Yeah, I remember in Gents chat you mentioned something for your hamster and cat. Was it? Was that the two? All right, let's Jason Momoa. I was right. It was Aquaman. It's just first Aquaman. Okay. I mean, I feel like we kind of had that one. I just had guessed the second one for some reason. That's cool. Sounds like some good stuff. Let's see what we got here. A lot could happen between Lost and Found. Bryce Dallas Howard. I mean, I see her name and I think of like Jurassic World, but she wouldn't be number one, I don't think. I think number one would be Chris Pratt, to be honest. Home phone ET. Yeah. I mean, we kind of knew that one. I've actually not seen any of the Aquaman movies. You think it is? Wouldn't Chris Pratt be actor one? I don't know if these are like always in order, I guess. Like normally one means like the lead actor. And I don't, well, maybe, yeah, maybe in the second one she'd be more of a lead because Chris Pratt's probably more of a lead in the first one. I don't know. How much money did this make? This only made 11. Wait. Yeah, it's not that. Also, this is a Sony property. And do they, I don't think they're the ones that make Jurassic. I feel like Jurassic's Universal, right? What's a Bryce Dallas Howard movie? I don't know a lot of her catalog, to be honest. Probably should. It didn't make a lot of money opening weekend, honestly. All right, who else we got? Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. All right, what we got? You know what's funny? When I saw this tagline, I was gonna joke and say it was Homeward Bound. And now this plot kind of makes me think Homeward Bound. Is there like a modern remake of that? Probably not. I mean, it's giving Homeward Bound. It doesn't say animation anywhere, so it's a live action dog on a journey. A Dog's Journey. Is that a movie? I don't even know what that is. It is not that. All right, we'll put a pencil on that one. More Than One Wears the Mask. Oh, this is Scream. I guess we could have probably guessed this. 2019 would be 5, right? I mean, is it just Scream technically? Right, because 6 would have been, yeah, it's got to be that. Never mind. More Than One Wears the Mask. It was 22. Okay. I guess Sony wouldn't make sense either for that one, in fairness. This made a ton of money. Who's in this one? Don't recognize the name. That's the dude that's in Spider-Man, right? He plays the regular Peter Parker in Spider-Verse movies. I think so. He's also in comedies though. Oh, was it just Spider-Man then? Maybe that's the case. I didn't consider 2019 would be Into the Spider-Verse. Nailed it. Look at us. That also fittingly tagline makes sense. Miles. Yeah. I knew it was the animated one when I saw the name. All right, what we got here? Find the clues or die. Okay. This is giving like a ready or not kind of thing, but it's not the Taylor Russell. Don't know. Logan Miller. Don't know. Jay Ellis. Okay. Find the clues or die. This isn't oh, what was that movie? I think it actually could be the escape room one. Nailed it. We love to see it. What a pull. The names I didn't recognize, but the tagline helped. I actually saw this movie like, I think it was like 3 or 4 months before it came out. There was, for some reason, weirdly, a screener that came out like, I'm pretty sure it was in like the fall of the prior year. And then it wasn't in theaters until January of 19. So it was like the fall of 18 is when I checked it out. Actually kind of an underrated movie, I'll say. The second one was just okay, but I feel like the first one was surprisingly pretty good for like a, I think it's PG-13 type of movie. Never seen it. It's worth checking out, my opinion. I also like I'm blanking on her name too. She I've seen her in like on YouTube videos playing board games. She's like super into that stuff, so but I'm blanking on what her name is. But she seems pretty cool. What's up, Brian? All right, last one here. I mean, let's just type Bella, right? No? I mean, this is literally the plot of like a Homeward Bound. Just gonna send it on like maybe a remake. No. All right, let's give up, I think. Doing all right, Brian. Hope you're well. A Dog's Way Home. Well, it wasn't A Dog's Journey, but it was A Dog's Way Home. Never heard of it. But, I mean, of these 5, 4 of them I had heard of, so that's positive. All right, I figured we'd do some bracket fight stuff as I mentioned. We'll probably just kind of speed through it like we've done the last couple times. But I found one, I don't know if it's going to be a good list or not, we'll find out, of actors. And to be honest, I don't know who either of these guys are. You look really familiar. Is that... I feel like his face kind of gives Jamie Foxx, but it's like a much more built person. Maybe that's just Jamie Foxx like ripped. I can't really tell. I don't think it... I don't know. I don't think I know who this guy is, though. Any idea from you guys who either of these two people are? I don't think... No, he's like too slim for Ice Cube. Let's see if I can just Google entertainment exclusive Jamie Foxx. Let's see if that comes up at all. Okay, I don't think so. He looks familiar though. I feel like I recognize his face from somewhere. I don't know. I think we pick him either way because he at least rings a bell. Okay, Gyllenhaal or Hemsworth? I love Thor. This for me is an easy Gyllenhaal. Okay, this is one of the Jonas Brothers. I was gonna say Nick at first, but Joe, Nick, one of them, or Jesse Eisenberg. You'd pick Hemsworth. I feel like Gyllenhaal is more diverse in his like drama roles. I also debate judging this by like, if a new movie was coming out and they told me this person was casting it, how likely would it be I'd want to go see it? There's that, or there's like, whose catalog do I prefer? I mean, maybe it winds up being the same answer regardless. This one, I mean, he's decent in Jumanji. I don't think I know him in a lot of other stuff. Yeah, I probably would go him too. Okay, we have Steven Yeun over here, I believe, from Invincible. He was in Lost, wasn't he? No, he was in the Walking Dead. Is what I'm thinking of. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, Invincible. I don't know movie wise if I know him from a ton of stuff. I don't know who this is to the right, honestly. Do you recognize this person at all? He kind of looks relatively generic, but the face doesn't ring a bell. That's why I like the bracket fights or the tier list where they have like the name underneath it. For me, this is easy. This guy. I like Mark from Invincible, so we take that. Also, his character in The Walking Dead was pretty good. In one scene. I don't know if I fully would consider that. All right, we have Franco over here. Why does this guy's face look familiar? A lot of times actors, I'm like, I know you from something. I can't put a finger to it right now, but you look familiar. I feel like we also kind of canceled James Franco, right? But I don't know if I should be considering that entirely. I'm trying to think of the guy on the left, what I recognize you from. But I can't think of it right now. It's not the dude from Never Back Down, is it? Let's see. Like an older version? The dude that's in that Bradley the Badger game. Maybe off base guessing that's who this is, but Evan Peters. It's not Evan Peters, is it? Let's go back. Well, I don't know. We'll go Franco either way. It's not Brad Pitt, I can tell you that. All right. On the left, we have... Oh, what's your name? You are Commissioner Gordon from... The Dark Knight. Oh, I'm blanking on your name too. I feel like every time I stream, I immediately just forget everyone's name. Gary Oldman. We have Gary Oldman on the left. Oh, you are familiar too. This dude's on like the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think what you're from though. Kind of feel like maybe one of those like book series adapted, like a young adult book, like Divergent or something like that. Have you heard you may add ID to your account to play games? What do you mean by that? You mean like you have to show your ID to like companies to be able to play games? I think you're UK based. I think Spotify required that from people. Like all these services are like, hey, give us your ID. And I'm like, dude, I think, I mean, Discord we talked about at one point was that way. Potentially, if they like determine you're maybe underage. YouTube kind of does the same thing too. So I think, unfortunately, all these, we're gonna take Gary Oldman just because I don't remember what you're from. Okay, this looks like the same guy we saw up here. We have Daniel Craig, and then I don't know who this is. So I think Daniel Craig. On vacation. Nice. Hopefully doing some fun stuff. Ooh, Gosling or Jackman? I probably prefer Hugh Jackman. to be honest. Like, I'm not a major Ryan Gosling fan. He's okay, but it's never going to be like a needle mover for me. Where Hugh Jackman maybe at one point was. Like, I remember going to see Real Steel in theaters because I was like, oh, Hugh Jackman's pretty good. We'll take him. Ooh, Chris Pine or Cillian Murphy. Some of these we go from people that like both of them I don't recognize, and then we get some of these like big hitters. So I'm gonna say Murphy's probably the quote unquote better actor, but I am a major fan of Chris Pine. He was like when he blew up when Star Trek came out, and we talked about Carriers on the channel before. I feel like he's an underrated actor. Okay, Kevin Hart or Keanu? Sorry, Kevin Hart. Keanu takes the win. Shoot, I'm blanking on your name too. I don't know the guy on the right at all. But on the left, why do I recognize you? Check, make sure. I may know. No. Why do I recognize the guy on the left? It's what's his name from the new Jurassic World? Is it Marshall Ali? Is that his name? Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm pretty sure this is who that is. I'm gonna say it is. And we're gonna pick him because I don't know who this is on the right. Who's good in Peaky Blinders? I have not seen. I don't know who this is either. Clearly, I don't know a lot of actors. Like, there's times where you recognize the face, but you can't put a name to it, or you're slipping on the name. And there's times where you just don't recognize the person. I don't think I could tell you a single thing on the guy on the right is from. Whereas we have Johnny Depp, which is a weird. We're giving him his loan photo here. We'll pick Johnny. Denzel or Tom Cruise? This is like heavy hitters. Like, Tom Cruise, kind of weird guy in his personal life, it feels like. Denzel, if you asked me at one point in time, I may have said he was like my favorite actor. I don't think I would have ever said that about Cruise. Cruise has some like really good movies though. We gotta go Denzel here. Oh, he's supposed to be. Yeah. The Blade, the drama with Blade has been like all over. I don't know him on right. The guy back with Johnny Depp, or which one? I mean, that one was Tom Cruise. But some of these previous ones, no, I did not know who these couple gentlemen were. Once again, I don't know who this is on the right. This is Chris Evans over here. So we'll take you because I don't know who you are. Johnny Depp, right one? Johnny Depp was on the left. Back here, like where my mouse is right now. The guy in the coat is the one I didn't recognize. Okay, Pierce Brosnan, Michael B. Jordan. It's probably Michael. Taylor Lautner or Zac Efron. Zac Efron kind of got a little bit typecast early on doing the Disney stuff. He's a good actor, honestly. I like pretty much most things that he's in, to be honest. But I also didn't really watch High School Musical, so I don't really know him from that era. So it's easier for me to probably like not compare him to that. Yeah, I don't think that was him. This dude looks like way too chiseled of a jaw. But it's Efron here. Oh, Johnny Depp, right one. I got you. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is? You say it like you do because you said you don't know him. Like, how would I not? But if you know the name, I'll look it up. Okay. I'm blanking on names. We have, what's his name from Rocky 4? And also, God, I recognize you too. This is Dolph Lundgren, right? And name is escaping me over here. But your face is very recognizable. What are you from? Yeah, I got him on over there. I'm trying to remember who this is. It's like on the edge of my brain. Yes, I think that's right. Was it 6? He was definitely... Fast and Furious 6 was called... That was called like The Fate of the Furious, or was that 8? We'll just type Fast and Furious 6. I believe you're right. Yes, Luke Evans. Yeah. Good call, good pull. The Hobbit is what I recognize him from. He played the guy in the second and third, or maybe just the third one. Second and third one when they get to the house at the end. He was pretty good. He was in Ma. I don't know if I remember that. Creepy movie. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it was a creepy movie. I feel like this guy plays a villain a lot of times. Like Murder Mystery, I feel like he also probably kind of did. Who was he up against? Dolph Lundgren? Huh. I don't know, this one's tough for me. He's an MMA fighter. Famously known as GSP. Okay, let me see. Oh, you're right. That is who that is. Right? Let me make sure. I think you're right. George St. Pierre. Is he in movies? Let's see. Oh, he was in Captain America. A lot of combat movies, as expected. Okay, good pull. Good pull. I didn't recognize him, but I would still probably take Johnny Depp. This one, I mean, if I had to look up your name, does that give me an answer? I don't know. I feel like Dolph Lundgren is kind of like one-dimensional. Like he's a big, intimidating presence. Let's see, movie-wise, what else I saw him in though. Okay. A lot of older movies. Kindergarten Cop 2. I didn't realize they made a second one of those. Probably was not necessary. I don't need that up anymore. You or you? You would choose Depp too. Yeah, it's hard. He's a solid pick. This one I'm quite torn on. Maybe we'll pick you. I mean, Drago is pretty iconic. Here is Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt and Bradley Cooper. Okay. This one's also tough. I mean, Brad Pitt really hasn't done anything in a while. I feel like a lot of stuff I liked from him has been like 20 years plus old. But he's got some good ones. And then we got Bradley Cooper. Started off in like comedies with like Wedding Crashers, but then branched out a bit. I think I'm gonna take Pitt. You like GSP though? I'll have to see more stuff that he's maybe in. We have Anthony Mackie here, and is this the guy who plays Negan in Walking Dead? Blanking on what his name is. It's this guy, right? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yep. All right. Is he in anything else that... I feel like he's normally a bad guy. I kind of feel like he just has bad guy face. Like even when he smiles, I'm like, you are probably doing something evil. I'm going over here. Okay, Gerard Butler or Tom Hardy. For me, it's Hardy. Gyllenhaal. Ooh, this one's tough. I mean, I know Eisenberg for more stuff, but do I like him more? I don't think I do. I think I'm going here. The one on the right is legendary. Which one do we pass that up? Tom Hardy, you mean? Probably. Okay, Gary Oldman or James Franco? Very odd. What else is Gary Oldman in? I think I'm only thinking of him in Batman, but he's definitely in other stuff. I feel like a lot of the comedies I like with Franco. We'll take that. Like Pineapple Express, classic. I'm taking Jackman here. Oh, dude, this one's tough. A lot of these could be finals. Keanu or Chris Pine? Man, I don't know. He was technically in The Boys. Who was Gary Oldman? You're saying? This one I'm torn on. I feel like the answer is Keanu, but I feel like I do really like Chris Pine. Man, this legit could be like at least a semifinal for me. Oh, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was. I'm assuming he was. I'm trying to remember him in that. They had some weird like less common roles. Like Haley Joel Osment was in that too, right? He was in like a couple episodes. Let me go to Chris Pine's catalog, see if there's something that's gonna really. Also, dude, he was great in where is it? In D&D. Yeah, very underrated movie. I would probably put D&D at least like a 9 out of 10, to be honest. Such a good movie, which was so surprising. Like, I feel like I saw the trailer of this. I'm like, this is gonna be awful. This looks like it's gonna be the worst, but it was so good. Like, whoever made the movie and like a lot of the lines very much were familiar with like D&D style games. I'm going Chris Pine, I think. Oh man, I don't know though. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We'll go Depp. He's still kind of getting his roles. We'll go with Denzel here. Interesting matchup. I'm assuming like two of the more like viewed as attractive roles on this list. Yeah, Keanu's probably the more common answer, but my personal choice. I'm going Efron, I think. Like Iron Claw was so emotional. I also love 17 again. Great movie. Yeah, I mean, Michael B. Jordan was great in like Sinners and all the other stuff he's done lately. He's definitely like Efron was very popular, and then like I feel like Michael came and kind of took some of that shine. I'm going Efron. We'll take Brad Pitt here. We'll take Hardy. Gyllenhaal. Ooh, we'll go with Jackman. I think there's going to be a whole right side of this bracket, by the way, that we haven't seen yet. Chris Pine. I mean, it's probably Denzel, but dang. Yeah, we'll take Denzel. I think Brad Pitt, because I'm thinking of like him in Venom, and I love Venom as a character, but I didn't really like vibe with those movies too much. Brad Pitt. I think Gyllenhaal. Oh, is this where Chris Pine falls? Yeah, we'll take Denzel, I guess. I don't know if I like it, but okay. Honestly, ooh. I mean, he's also had some roles I didn't love as much. I don't think it was his fault though. Like I'm thinking of him playing Mysterio. Was not my favorite. We'll take Gyllenhaal. Screw it. Yeah, we'll take him there too. Okay. Weird comparison. We have Jared Leto and Momoa. I'm not a big Momoa fan. Leto has some kind of weird moments at times, it feels like, but I'm gonna take Jared Leto. Okay, both of you, I don't know names. Faces are familiar, but I don't think I could tell you names. You guys recognize either of these people? Because I can't think of who they are. Guy on the left, it looks like he's like selling some cologne or like a hair gel product, but... And this guy looks like he's about to be interviewing me. I think we'll pick you. Pretty much for no reason, because I can't recognize either of you. Okay, Will Smith, or is that Leo? I'm pretty sure that's Leo, just with like a very old picture of him smoking a cig. May have said Will Smith in the past. I don't love him as much given his like real life antics. We're going over here. Stephen Amell from Arrow. I've never watched Arrow, but is it the guy on the left you're talking about? That looks like somebody that could have been in Arrow. Okay. On the last one, yeah. You were talking about this. Is it? My face is blocking it, I think, but the second one on the right that we had. So we have Idris Elba. What is your name? I'm blanking. He's like a bad guy a lot, but he's also in like chick flicks a lot, I feel like. Blanking on your name. I think it's gonna be Idris Elba regardless, but is it John Stamos? No. Is it? Am I making that up? John Stamos? It is him. Yeah. I got there eventually. We're gonna go with Idris. Okay, Dave Franco or Rob Pat. Probably Rob Pat. Uncle Jesse from Full House. I never watched Full House. My wife was into it, but all right, Bale or what's this dude's name? Like Ansel Elgort, something like that. The guy that was in Baby Driver. He also was like temporarily canceled, it felt like. I mean, speaking of that though, remember when Christian Bale just like yelled at the guy on set? I mean, I only really like him from Baby Driver. Bale's a little bit more diverse. Go Bale. Okay. Why does your face look familiar? We got Stallone over here, who probably wins this, but I'm trying to think of who this is on the left. It's helpful when there's like the picture of like him playing Rambo. It's like, okay, I clearly know which character you're playing, whereas this is like just this guy's headshot. He looks very familiar, but some of these names are lost on me. I think we're picking Stallone though, regardless. Okay, Cumberbatch, or is that Jake Paul on the right? Is that for real? Is he actually in movies? We're taking Cumberbatch here. Morgan Freeman or... Oh, you look familiar too. You look familiar too. I can't think of the name, but it's probably Morgan Freeman anyway. Yeah. Is that Bruce Lee? And then don't know who this is. True, I guess he was on some Disney stuff. We're taking Lee. Matt Damon or another face I recognize but couldn't tell you who that is. Taking Damon. RDJ or Henry Cavill. Okay. I mean, we obviously have Iron Man and Superman here. Or I guess now Doctor Doom and... Well, not even the Witcher anymore. I don't know what we call him. Making Warhammer stuff. I think Robert Downey. He's also pretty good in comedies, whereas Cavill is kind of action star pretty universally. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, Clooney or kind of look familiar. We'll take Clooney. The Rock versus The Rock's stunt double. I don't know who this guy on the right is. We're taking The Rock. Rami Malek or let's say Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds. I used to really like Ryan Reynolds. I feel like he plays the same role in a lot of stuff as of late. Like that kind of overly talkative comedic relief in a movie. Even in like Life, which was a serious movie, like a sci-fi, he kind of did that. I mean, he used to like maybe be contender for the top. I'm gonna take Malik here. Okay, John Bernthal and don't recognize you. So Bernthal. Don't recognize you. We have John Hamm over here. I used to dislike John Hamm, and then I grew to like him. I think he plays a lot of villains. Is probably part of the reason. Yeah, I mean, I probably like more Ryan Reynolds movies because I've seen him in more stuff. Like even throwback stuff like Amityville. He was good in Buried. He was good in Waiting. Was hilarious. So he's got some good movies. We're taking him. I don't think I recognize either of you. Why does this look like we're in like the Goonies here? Do you know names of either of these folks? I don't think I could tell you right now. Something black and white. I mean, he is doing what I said earlier with the Rambo pose, where it's like actually a shot from a movie. I think we take you because you look more familiar. Okay, we have Liam Hemsworth, and I don't know who this is. So we'll take Liam, I guess. Jared Leto. Ooh, we'll take Leo. I'm feeling like Leo and Damon could want a meeting at the end here. I'm going to take Rob Pat. This is kind of an ironic matchup, honestly. Batman versus Batman. I think I prefer Pattinson than Bale movies, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're going to take Sly here. Yeah, we'll take Morgan Freeman. Surprised Sam Jackson was on this list. We take Damon. Clooney or The Rock? I mean, The Rock is also a bit one-dimensional, but I think he's more charismatic on screen for me. Alec or Bernthal? We're taking Rami Malek again. Okay, we'll take John Hamm here. We got... And Jared Leto's time is up. I think I'm taking Rob Pat again. We take Damon. This one's tough. I mean, new movie comes out with one of them in it. I'm taking Rami, I think. We'll take John Hamm here. I think we take Leo and then Damon. Yeah, it is the matchup I mentioned earlier, I think. Almost. Yeah. I think Damon. I probably would have given different answers at different points in life, but Damon probably right now. Damon Gyllenhaal. I'm a Gyllenhaal fan, I think. All right, decent matchups we had there. You're starting to get hyper. Can we? Is there a way to address that? All right, we'll do one more bracket fight that I found. Disney protagonists. Then we'll jump into some Fall Guys, unless you guys want to talk about anything else. I did grab the trailer for the new Black Flag remake that we'll maybe briefly look at without getting claimed. All right, we got the Snow White versus what's your name from Frozen? Elsa. I heard the live action Snow White was not good. We'll go. I could see either of these. You guys have a strong preference? A lot of the Disney princesses I could probably be convinced either way on. He went crazy after eating his food. I mean, there's a lot of pets that I feel like if you just left food out, they would just eat it 24/7. I don't know. We'll go classic, I guess. Ariel versus some mouse that I don't recognize. Ariel. Is this Lady and the Tramp Dog? This dude looks like the dude from what's that like pirate ship, but it's in like, it's not like Atlantis, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. We'll take the dog. Stitch versus trying to think of the other princesses. This isn't Cinderella, is it? Take Stitch, regardless. Okay, we have Wreck-It Ralph and some mouse bear thing. I'll take Wreck-It Ralph. What some of these matchups is like are so lopsided, but then we have this Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, both staples, to be honest. A little tough because Hercules is in one movie and Winnie the Pooh's in like 50 things. He's even doing horror movies now, which I saw that they put out. I forgot the actor. Oh, it was Roger Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's playing in the new Blood and Honey movie. He's playing Rabbit, I think. And Pooh is kind of cool. We'll go Hercules though. You're from Entangled, I believe. I don't know if I know who you are. Go over here. That was like Rapunzel, right? Ooh, Mulan or the Robin Hood box? Dang. Mulan's pretty cool. Okay, dude from whatchamacallit, the one that just had the sequel last year. Or Dumbo. This is Jason Bateman too. I mean, Dumbo's kind of dated at this point. Pick the fox. I kind of feel like the pictures I've seen of Star Fox from the new Mario looks very similar to that character. Ooh, Aladdin or... Is this the kid from... I'm trying to think of like the old school stuff like Sword in the Stone, Black Cauldron, one of those. I think it's Sword in the Stone. Aladdin's pretty cool though, so we'll pick Aladdin. Okay, Peter Pan or Chicken Little. It's gonna be Peter Pan. Oh, the wizard. I forgot his name. Is this the dude from Emperor's New Groove? Let me see. Yes. Is that John Goodman's character? Underrated franchise or movie. And then we just have like Merlin or somebody, the wizard. Pretty good too, though. I mean, I kind of feel like David Spade's character is like the better lead in that movie, maybe. I think Merlin. I think that's who that is, right? Maybe it's not. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. All right, what we got here? The rabbit from... What's the... I'm blanking on the name of that franchise. Zootopia. The rabbit from Zootopia or Bambi. Ooh. Do you guys remember Godzilla vs. Bambi? It was like a 20-second short. I think we take Bambi. Anybody who fought Godzilla has got my respect. Simba or the fox from Fox and the Hound. Oh, dang, dude. Taking the fox. Okay, Alice in Wonderland or this kid I don't really recognize. Is he from that one where there's like dinosaurs and stuff? Like Meet the Robinsons? Is that what he's from? Yes, it is him. Okay. Yeah, I mean that was a decent movie if I remember. Okay, we have Cusco and the kid from Jungle Book. We'll take Cusco. Ariel. Stitch for sure. Oh, 2 juggernauts. Let's take Ralph. Blonde here. Aladdin here. I think Merlin. Peter Pan's a little bit too much high energy. We'll take the fox. Cusco. Stitch. Man, this one's tough. Pick Ralph. Aladdin. I like the fox, dude. Big Stitch. Stitch is like the modern Disney, like animated representation, right? It kind of feels that way. I wonder if the hound dog is going to be on the other side of this bracket. We'll take Aladdin. Take Aladdin. All right, Pinocchio and the girl from Wreck-It Ralph that Sarah Silverman plays. She's kind of annoying. Pick Pinocchio. Okay, I don't know if I recognize either of you. We're gonna take the cat out of Principal just because they look cool. We'll take the bear here. This is the Lady and the Tramp as well, I believe. Dalmatian or Lilo? Probably Lilo. More personality there. There's 100 of you. Goofy or other Frozen character? We'll take Goofy. Ooh. A Hunchback or... It's just like 3 Blind Mice. Looks like an Alvin and a Chipmunks knockoff. We're going over here. Okay, Toad. And... You are from... I think some other movie where there's like a transformation, kind of like a Toad would be. We'll grab this guy. Tarzan. Take Tarzan. Okay, Mickey or... Is this Moana? I never watched Moana. She looks older. Maybe it's the sequel poster, maybe. We'll go Mickey. Oh, we gotta go Beast for sure there. I'm trying to remember what the cow is from. I think that's a more recent one. And you're from Peter Pan. Taking the cow. This is the Sword in the Stone, right? This is also the guy. I'm pretty sure it's Atlantis. I think this was the main character in that. The movie wasn't great if I remember, but decent character. Okay, Donald or this is Big Hero 6 kid. Going there. Also, if Baymax is on here, it's going to be probably a GG. Pocahontas or the Hound from Fox and the Hound. Bolt versus Cinderella. Bolt, I guess. Oh, Dinosaur. You guys remember Dinosaur? This came out in 2000. Pretty sad. Honestly, all these dinosaurs, like Land Before Time, also sad. I should watch this again soon. It was pretty good. Take Pinocchio there. Take Lilo. Ooh, Goofy or Hunchback? Goofy's pretty cool. Tarzan. Maybe we take Beast. Take this guy. That is Atlantis, right? Let me make sure. Is it this movie? Yeah. This dude in the middle. I mean, he wasn't the best part of Big Hero 6, but I do love that movie. So sad he looks. We'll pick him, but I feel bad. Dinosaur. Top of this bracket's pretty light, to be honest. Like, I feel like the left was a little bit stronger. Ooh. Been a long time since I watched this. So I think we pick this guy for now. I mean, I don't really love the movie Beauty and the Beast, but Beast as a character is pretty cool. Pick him. Beast vs. Goofy. Dude, Goofy movie though, actually, yeah, that made my answer. I mean, his son Max was probably who I liked more, but I think we'll take Aladdin at the end. All right, cool. So a couple bracket fights, some actor stuff, some animated stuff. I mentioned this came out yesterday. Rusty actually sent me a message about it, which I had seen the announcement, but you guys interested in the Black Flag remake or whatever it is, resynced, which sounds like a made up word for like somewhere between a remaster and a remake. I didn't look as far as like what the differences were, but I heard there was some differences in this versus the original. Visuals look good. Like, that looks pretty good. I didn't love Assassin's Creed as a franchise overall, but I will say Black Flag is probably a top 3 for me. Granted, I haven't played them all, so there is that too. But the only thing I didn't love was the boat traversal was a little bit obnoxious. The one Disney franchise you mainly like is Pirates. I guess we're saying Disney proper because Disney owns a lot more than people realize. Like, Disney owns Star Wars, Disney owns the MCU. Heck, Disney owns Remember the Titans. So there's a lot of stuff that technically falls under Disney. That's not like Mickey Mouse stuff. It's like other properties within Disney. But yeah, this is probably going to be decent. I feel like Ubisoft has to just be like, hey, people hate our modern games. Let's give them the one again that people loved. So I don't know if it's worth like picking up if you played the original, unless you like really love it. But this looks different too. I don't remember sharks being a thing. I don't really remember. Maybe swimming a little bit, but I don't remember there being sharks that you had to deal with. Like, this looks, unless this is just a cutscene, I don't know if I remember this too much. Unless it was like one specific moment and not like a frequent gameplay element. But it comes out in July, so for anyone interested that also, I guess, play day one with whatever service that is. Ubisoft as a company, I think, has gone a little bit downhill over recent years, but they're trying to come back to the hits here with this one. Yeah, it's weird a lot of times when, I mean, I think they just picked Black Flag because it's probably viewed as the favorite. 2, though, people do really love too. But you would think the older ones would need a remake more, right? Maybe they felt like this was easier to put out quickly because it's only, we just got the announcement. It's like only 3 months away. Not even. Yeah, I think like 1 or 2 are old enough that they probably warrant a remake more than Black Flag, because Black Flag was on the Xbox One, which is really just last generation. So I don't know. I'm sure people are gonna like love it though, but I probably won't pick it up. News wise, I think that's the only thing that thought was maybe of note. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, I don't mind. Otherwise, we'll jump into some Fall Guys. True. Although Capcom like did the remakes, but they also at the same time made new stuff. Like they gave us remakes of 2 through 4, but they gave us 7, 8, 9. They also just gave us Pragmata. So I feel like Capcom's they've definitely done the remake thing a ton, but they don't only do that. Thankfully, they're doing a little bit of a both situation. So whereas I mean Ubisoft's making other stuff too, but I wouldn't say Ubisoft's other stuff is like super high quality. Trying to think, they made what, Watch Dogs? Like what's the last Ubisoft game I really vibed with? Let me see. Got a ton of stuff on here. I don't know if I knew they made Splinter Cell. Prince of Persia they made? Rayman actually. Rayman may be the answer. Because I liked the one they had a few years ago. Was it Rayman Legends? It was pretty good. I guess all of the Tom Clancy stuff is Ubisoft. But I haven't really vibed with that either, like The Division or Ghost Recon or... Looks like they got Far Cry also. Yeah, Rainbow Six. I never played Siege myself. I've seen people play it before, but I did not jump on that train. All right, let me turn this up a tad. Speaking of Disney, I'm pretty sure this entire Fall Guys shop is just Disney. Yeah, Incredibles, Disney villains, more Disney stuff, and then generic stuff. I'm gonna take a quick step away before we jump into Fall Guys, so we can be locked in for it. I will be right back in like 30 seconds. All right, let's do this. Let us, how many, 6 more days in the battle pass. Do some solos. And 6 more days to payday for you. That's a plus. It's a plus. It's a big cup. Yeah, it's like a Yeti, little like thermos thing. I like that it has a lid, so I don't have to worry about it like flying everywhere. But it is a large cup. Nice way for me to make sure I drink enough water throughout the day for sure. All right, here we go. Ready for this nonsense. I didn't check the volume. I think I turned it up a little bit, but I may have to do it again. We'll see. Look at us. We don't even need to warm up. We're just cruising in first place anyway. Problem is, we're gonna get to the bottom of this thing, and we're gonna have to deal with these levers anyway. I was gonna try to make it there before the pack of people shows up here. All right, we're partially way up. There we go. I don't know if we got first. We may have gotten second. Appreciate you. Pretty good start. Pretty good start. Hey, let me check the volume. That's actually probably decent. Maybe even down a little bit, to be honest. We'll keep it there. We'll just keep it there. Speaking of cats, here's one with a cone of shame. And they're gonna make it. First round, like, you kind of have to screw up not to qual in the first round, I feel like. Typically. There's just so much time to qualify. Like, if it's one of those where you die, maybe that's how you don't win. Oh, we did get first. Nice. We are also on the channel, kind of cool, close to 900 subs. Closing in on the only double digit away from 1,000. Which I'm it's awesome to see. I didn't think we would ever probably get there, so it's nice to see some kind of a community building for sure. What do we got here? No fan, just straight up 2 of these things to jump over. Nobody's dying. Uh-oh, hot dog's not looking okay. I was like, he's not looking good. And we're starting to lose people. There we go. Yeah, -0 comes out in November. Which I realized that it actually drops internationally like the same day. Which will be different because when -1 came out in the States, it had already been like in Japan months prior. So we'll all kind of find out about the movie collectively, which is cool that we don't get like spoiled on it. I think the top rumor I have been hearing and people say is there's 2 Godzillas potentially. Which I'm not opposed to that if it's done well. I think I would prefer maybe a second monster, but Godzilla's cool. I don't mind. They give us a good story. Do we make this jump? Oh my gosh, we overshot that so hard. We overshot that so hard. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. What is this beginning? All right, let's post up here. Oh, of course I just left that one. Is there any, yeah, there's no way. I was gonna say there's no way it's... Okay, well... That was unfortunate, followed by fortunate. Oh my, if he took that from me, I would have been so salty, if I'm being honest. There's my post-up spot. Let's just hang out here. Let's find the last one. You son of a... Oh my goodness. Not like this. Wait. Can we make this? I hate that map so much. But yeah, -0 comes out November 6th, I think. And it looks great. Like I did a trailer review for it. It's like the last, I think it's the last video I did, like video on the channel. But I got some high hopes for it. I think Godzilla across the board is getting a lot of love right now. Like there's rumors of like a Shin Godzilla 2 or just expanding out Godzilla more than they've done lately. All right, Thin Ice. We've gotten better at this map, I think. I don't know who I need to be looking out for, to be honest. I didn't really scout this lobby too much. Got two Among Us guys in here. I don't know if they're working together or if it's just a coincidence, but bro just came over and decided to just stomp on all of my stuff. I feel like he ran over here kind of like if you had like a sibling and you were playing with the toys and they didn't really want to play. They just want to make sure that you stopped playing. I feel like that's the vibe them running over here is giving. I think Crocodile and I have kind of the same mindset here. Just like, take it around. Woody just like tried to grab and just sold right there. Think we can do this. Oh, hot dog, you son of a... Oh, we gotta mess with this guy. We go. There we go. First game, first dub. You know how it is. You know how it is. I can't even hear it. There we go. All it took was one game, right? Should we stop playing now? Go out on top. Don't be disappointed. I think I have gotten a little bit better at that map since I've been playing it. Trying to eye like the spot that's open. Yo, what up, Rusty? How you doing? Hope the day's been good for you. Welcome in. Like playing some Fall Guys. We just got a victory. I don't know if you may not have caught the end of it there. But first game, first win. Pretty good start to the stream. All right, this is pretty easy to do. Honestly, you can probably just jump on the lily pad things the entire way if you found a lucky path here. Kind of like I'm trying to do here. Oh, no. We got close. There we go. Two people already qualled though, dang. Third place. What's up, B-More? Welcome in. Now we just watch. I think the lobby's a little bit better than the last one. Feels like the people getting to the end was a little bit quicker. This dude's in a blender right now. He does not know where he's at. I don't think you're making it, my guy. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Yeah, I did not make it. Yeah, for sure. I think we're friends already on here. I will send you an invite afterwards, after this this run if you're good with that. I'm good with doing either solos, duos, squads, whatever. Yeah, anyone in chat that wants to play, definitely especially today, definitely welcome to jump in. Oh, you're so close to the gold chicken bottom. Well, we can try to get you some crowns. I mean, maybe we do duos if you want to try that. Not that I'm like talking my skill up, but it maybe make it easier for not versing each other. I don't know, like if skilled players run duos often or not, or if like the good players just kind of play on their own. Dude, the entire pack of people is right here. Someone's definitely, I was gonna say somebody's definitely hitting that. Somebody is definitely hitting that. They may have survived though. Okay, we've got the fans at the end. I feel like fans means there's no pathways. Pathways I feel like normally come with the levers. There we go. We in there. All right, semis. What we got? Tiptoe? Block party? Or nothing? I think my internet was acting up earlier, so I'm hoping it doesn't happen during stream. But I think this is just literally the game taking forever. Okay. Well, this is going to depend if we have like the spinning thing in the middle or not. It is somehow significantly harder to like coordinate that and also keep track of the fruit. I don't know if what is that just a spring in the middle? If you run into it, you're going to go flying kind of thing? I think I've seen that on this map before. All right, nothing's shooting at us, so we should be pretty... Oh, it moves. Okay. Okay, well... That's an interesting mechanic. That... I don't know how I feel about that. Doesn't look like it's blasting people though. Like people aren't getting ricocheted. I kind of expected it to be like bouncy, honestly. But it doesn't look like it is. All right. Grape, banana, apple, cherry. Yeah. Get people grabbing too. Bro, these grabbers. Grape, banana, apple, cherry, watermelon, orange. Grape, banana, apple, cherry, watermelon, orange. Dude's trying to grab a lot in this one. All right, it's gonna be a pretty full finals. Gonna be a pretty full finals here. I guess 13's not too bad. It's definitely on the higher side still, but hexagon maybe. Terrestrial. All right, can we go back to back? Can we start stream going back to back? We'll see. We'll try. Time for Crimson. I'll probably play that this weekend. I guess we got to do a few things around this weekend, but probably be up to play that this weekend. What's up, Chris? I did see the picture of the Scooby-Doo folks with their like head around the door or whatever. I don't think I have a strong interest in the series, but it's kind of, I feel like that's a weird one to do because like, do younger generations care about Scooby-Doo? I don't assume they do, no pun intended, but like, I feel like Scooby-Doo at this point has got to be targeted more towards like our generation. But I don't know if like kids or people my age are really going to be watching it. I don't know. I don't know who the main demographic is. Just let them all fight each other. All right, is it about jumping time? I think we're nearing jump time, to be honest. Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's most certainly jump time at this point. That was a bit finicky. I don't know what happened there. I think I cornered myself a little bit, but I was waiting for something to respawn. Nothing happened. All right, GG. We had Assassin's Creed win here, looks like. Maybe should have tried to go back the other way. I didn't really look to see if there was a spot, but got a little bit cornered there. All right, let me shoot you and invite. Is this you? Assume this is you. I don't know with certainty. I'm definitely doing Fall Guys, obviously. I debated switching to something else later, but kind of playing it by ear, I guess. Like sometimes we've jumped over to like DBD maybe, but I don't know. I guess we could check out Crimson later. Just kind of playing it by ear, I'd say. Just got the new Resident Evil game. 9, you mean? Requiem? That's cool. It was a good time. I kind of feel like while I haven't played 4, the main one that it felt like to play to have familiarity is 2. Like there's a lot of 2 callbacks in that game. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Especially if you played any of the others and liked them. I think 9 is a solid entry for sure. Have you ever played Fall Guys, Rusty? I don't know if you've ever dabbled in it. These days you have to have an Epic account, which is kind of obnoxious, but it technically is free. School is hard for you? I mean, but your name's Be More Go Hard. So I think that's only fitting, right? If school is easy, it would be not a good thing. What class are we talking about specifically, or just like school in general? Are there certain subjects that we're not a big fan of? Also, I feel like school is one of those things where it's like, man, school sucks, and then like you get to the real world and you're like, I kind of wish I could just go back to school. So I would say appreciate it while you have it at this point, to be honest. All right, I think we still are getting first despite that screw up there. Yeah, we're still getting first here. You don't know Fall Guys, you're saying? Playing it already tonight. Okay. I'm assuming you probably... I think there's the brief moment with Leon in the city, but I think for the early parts, it's mostly race at that point. More of the horror elements. I don't think this dude's gonna make it, if I'm being honest. I don't think they're gonna make it. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. English? I mean, I feel like English is probably depends on like what parts of it. Do they still do like syntax stuff? Like prepositional phrase, all that kind of stuff? I know like back in my day, writing in cursive was like a part of school. I don't feel like they do that really anymore. But English, like, I don't know, what's the prepositional phrase here? I guess spelling maybe also part of English. Writing essays probably depends on like what grade too. Do you guys ever do the stuff where you have to do a paper and there's like a page limit or like a word count limit or something, and you try to find some like workaround to make it longer? Like I feel like page count was a thing, and then it's like, all right, double spaced, and then it was normally like size 12 font, but I feel like I had some like cheat codes where it's like, all right, if you make all of the periods size 13, it makes it a little bit longer. So like there was some gimmicks to get it to be a little longer. All right, Master Chief is up here fighting me. I don't know which side of this I want to be on, so I'm gonna stick in the middle. Should we take the hammer? Okay, I'm just gonna jump right off. I'm just gonna okay, there it is. I was like, I don't know if I realized how far back the hammer was. I like jumped way past it. See, this is... I think you were part of the mass casualty there. That nonsense with... Bro, we were on that until the dunce on the left had to like weigh it down further. Speaking of school, I feel like physics class in school should be just playing this map on Fall Guys, and you just pass or fail people depending on if they decide to jump on stuff. Like the person that just jumped on that when it was like straight vertical would for sure fail. Dude, everybody come right. There's also like main character energy on this level where, bro, where you get these behemoths that are like, hey, you hold up the platform on the right and I'll go jump on the left. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna be your servant here. Like, let me we can all make it if we all go collectively. All right, sorry, I brought the team down on this one. Probably missed a day when I did phrases. Perhaps. Or like, what's the subject of the sentence? Or definitions, maybe? Like, what does this word mean? I would probably expect that, Chris. People have talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 being $100, and that's not even... That's on current gen, so... I would maybe just assume it's gonna be $100 and then be like thankful when it's not, maybe. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I mean, some of that there's, I mean, the hard part is that a lot of times there's rules for stuff, but I feel like of all languages, English breaks the rules like the most. Like Spanish follows a lot of times like the normal rules often. Like even the phrase there, even the things in English aren't constant. Like I before E except after C, that's not even true. There's stuff that has E's before I that's not C. So it's, bro, we can work together. All right, I got this. Okay. Why do I feel like we're being targeted the most? Okay, you gotta work with me, not against me. Oh, see you, bud. Oh my gosh, there's no way he made that. Like, are you trying to... I think you're throwing these bombs at me. I normally operate, if you're near me, I'm gonna throw the bomb elsewhere. Like, let's work together. But this dude, look at this dude trying to grab me. Like, what are you doing? Because if the bomb blows up next to me, that's kind of bad for me too. I appreciate that. But I feel like, oh, that guy went down. I feel like people don't understand that we can both live. Okay, he's kind of sending him over here. We haven't had a bomb in a long time. Where's our bomb? Oh, dude, love that. That was like a hot potato situation where you just grabbed that before it blew. We will win, hopefully. Hopefully so. How close are you? Close, maybe like 100 away still or something. So I don't know how many crowns is close. That's where all the bombs are. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Oh, he lived. Somehow he lived. Oh, hot potato back. Okay, you. Oh. See you, buds. Oh, they get so lucky without their landing. Look at him try to. He just nuked himself. Oh, I tried your tactic. It didn't really work. Oh, look out! Wait, what? Was that bomb? How did that bomb? I like just picked it up and it was already radioactive. Oh, come on. Maybe I need to angle it a little bit better. I'm kind of throwing it straight. All right, we win. I did see that about Hard Eyes. I kind of figured it's like so far away that it's not worth like jumping into too much, but cool they're bringing it back. I was mixed on the first one. I think I gave it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. It was a 6. I think my wife liked it. It was definitely more rom-com than horror, but it was decent. The reveal was a little weak. You don't like this map? I feel like I would benefit from practicing on this map because I've seen people bounce on the little like cylinder underneath the platform, but I don't think I'm bold enough to try that without like being not in a game. All right, I'm pretty good about grabbing people on this map, so I will say that if anyone comes here, I'm probably gonna try to just waterboard the heck out of him. Like this guy. See you, bud. You coming here too? I wouldn't do it, Cat. Oh, Cat doesn't even realize they need to jump off. Well, they finally did. Okay. I won't grab you. I had to think for a second. I'm like, okay, that's our teammate. I guess I just now considered that everybody here had a teammate when this map started, at least. See you, bud. This is the only map I'm gonna grab on, but it's just so funny when people try that. They just go flying. Yeah, everyone here has a partner. At least they started with one. Oh, you almost just... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everyone sees us. They're just like, these guys are a problem. They're a menace. We need to look out for them. I don't think I've had to move all games so far. Which means we got to be due up next, right? Yeah, we're due up next. Dude, he did not want any of the smoke. He did not want any of the smoke. See you, bud. I think I've killed at least 3 people so far. Should we play aggressive and go to their platforms, or should we... Maybe I don't do that. Normally I try to just stick around. Okay, we got one of you. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, this is no longer safe, so... This is also no longer safe. I feel a little bad because I came to his platform and did that. All right, let's try to get out of here. We got 1 left? No, 2 left. Yeah, maybe we should be just grabbing, honestly. I need to get off this one. Oh, I also need to get off this one. Oh, I also need to get off this one. Oh, I was definitely trying to grab him there. See you, bud. 1 left. 1 left. He's over there. Should we just go gun for him, you think? Is that silly to do? I mean, if one of us even just takes him underwater, the other 2 of us are alive. There we go. There we go. Back in the winner's circle. We back. Back in that circle. I don't know if you like took him down, but I feel like we were just murking on that one. The one map, I will go aggressive on that one. I think it's probably because I also don't have to jump. Like on Jump Showdown, I have to jump. I grab. You took him down. You Davy Jones'd him. She just brought him down to the depths. I mean, at that point, it's a 2v1. Only one of us has to be alive. That, if you can pull it off, it's worth it. All right. This should be not too bad of a race. Well, we're 2 for 3 today, and we made the finals, and the other one just came up a little short. I feel like anytime we do duos or squads, it's got to be a better chance, because like I'd like to think I'm decent at this game, and then if I'm playing with other folks like yourself who are also decent at this game, if one of us botches, like someone's gonna make up for it. Wait for that fan to cross. Killed almost everybody. I did. I mean, normally my rule is if you come to my platform, then it's fair game to grab. But I did a little bit of hunting. We jumped to that. I think only one guy at the end. I went to his platform and gave him a rough time. Yeah, I probably killed like 5 people that time. Okay, pretty easy one. Pretty easy one. Vegan steak. Yo, what up, Souls? How you doing? Welcome in. How'd you like, I feel like probably some of the puzzles weren't super fun for you, it seemed like, but how'd you like the remake of 2? I think you were doing some Fortnite also today. How'd that go? Also, I appreciate the positive words right off rip. But vegan steak, Chris, I don't know if... Would that be like a soy-based thing? I kind of feel like steak is a little bit tough, and I'm thinking of like any vegan substitute, and I don't know if the texture feels like right for steak. Like I'm thinking of like sofritas, something that feels like more of like a chicken substitute almost. There we go. We in there. Probably didn't need to do that dive, but that's okay. There's one team that beat us, so maybe watch out for them. I don't know who it is, but Cat's about to go crazy because they wanted food. That's kind of funny. Hopefully they've chilled out a little bit. I think a lot of times cats just like want attention at times. I go time on RE2. The police department wasn't the hardest, but once Mr. X showed up. Yeah, there's a little bit more pressure to like keep moving once he's there for sure. By the time I got out of there and got to the sewers, I was burnt and was ready to take it on. Yeah, I think the RPD is probably my favorite part of that game. Sewer stuff is okay, like after you see Ada and stuff. But I don't know, it's a solid story and survival horror based game. Wasn't ready to take it on, or wasn't burnt. It was ready to take it on. Got you. I'm assuming you probably wrap it up next stream then. I thought 2 streams sounded about right because it can be speedrun in like 2 hours, but a first time playthrough is gonna be more like, I don't know, like 10, I would guess. 8 to 10. We're probably just sewers and nests left. Yeah, there's not a whole lot after the sewer stuff. You're definitely like over halfway. I'd guess you're probably like 60-ish% through the game. Uh-oh, we lost you. Have to not die here now. It's always weird when this lasts way too long. When there's like 2 people left, I'm assuming it's trying to figure out who should be first and second, but it's like a game mode that doesn't need to be lasting that long. I don't think first really even matters in this, as long as you just qualify. All right, we're in 4th right now. As long as I don't... Okay. I deserved that after last game. I think we still qual. Yeah, okay. Probably tomorrow morning, you like to get done? Yeah, depending on... Did you just get to the sewers? Because they're not like super short, but not too bad. You got karma. Somebody dragged you down. Left off where Ada's passed down some trash. Okay. I think that's still early on in there, maybe like a third of the way through the sewers. I don't remember. But yeah, you're definitely over halfway through the game, so I would expect maybe like another 3 to 4 hours or something. All right, let's see how we do. I guess for anyone who wants to check out the Souls and stuff, he's playing RE2 Remake currently, as requested by his community. Or I guess I can give you a shout out for your shoot content. I know you like to typically promote that stuff with your shorts. All right, I don't know if I should be playing this differently with duos. I'm kind of just playing how I normally would, to be honest. Let's go back this way. Look at this animal just destroying everything. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be... Okay, you killed me. I feel less sorry now. I was gonna say. I was like, I did not mean to be here. GG. Well done. Well, you killed me, but you killed the game too. You got it done. You got it done. 3 out of 4 wins. Take that. Good work. It's all good. It's all good. If the team wins, I will take that. No, you're fine. You're fine. Probably put up another viewer poll tomorrow for Sunday, Monday. Any suggestions for campaigns? I'd have to see what's like, because I know you stick to the PS Plus catalog. I'd have to see what's on there. I think you've checked before and BioShock was not on there. That's one I've thought about playing. I know you played Red Dead 1. 2 would be another good one, but I also don't know if that's on the catalog. I know you had like Demon Souls on there before. That's not my favorite FromSoft game. Honestly, if you did not like Elden Ring, I don't think you're gonna like Demon Souls. What else? Returnal is pretty good, but that's also pretty different. I've tried to kind of determine like the style of game you like. I think I mentioned before, it seems like more narrative driven. Like story feels like a big thing you value over like some people just like purely want gameplay and stuff like that. So with that in mind, I would recommend like a BioShock, a Red Dead 2. What else? What else that would be on the catalog, I guess, potentially? 2 wins in a row? Yeah, we'll take that. Undefeated duos. These are going fast, okay. Oh my. Maybe I can check. Is there a way for me? I do have PlayStation app. Let's see what's on the catalog. If there's an easy way for me to check. I think you've put up Uncharted before also. That one's because I think Lost Legacy's on there, and I think that's the spin-off game plus 4. I think the hard part is not playing the first 3. Some of the context in 4 would not be there. Let me see. I'm gonna log back in here. Ghost, Hogwarts, or the Invincible. Yeah, I've seen you. I've never played or seen the Invincible. I know that's one you mentioned was a little bit kind of like Until Dawn style of play. The other 2 I do know a little bit. I didn't play, so I've played like an hour of Hogwarts Legacy. It seemed like a good game. I'm not like huge into Harry Potter stuff, but I think if you are, it's a solid game. Tsushima, I thought was Of those three, I'm assuming Tsushima's probably the best. I think that's actually a good one for maybe you to play, to be honest, because that feels like a solid story-driven thing. I only got a few hours into that as well. Like if I was talking samurai games, Sekiro was more of my style, but I think Tsushima has probably the more compelling storyline. My favorite game all time is Bloodborne. I've done top rankings before, and as of late, like my top 3 have been like Bloodborne, Witcher 3, and Halo Combat Evolved. And then after that gets a little dicey because I have like Slay the Spire, probably 4th from when I normally have done them. Hades and Hades 2 are probably up there. Sekiro and Elden Ring also high. Red Dead 2, BioShock. Uncharted 4 probably up there. Hype for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Do we have news on that? I feel like that's gonna be a while before it comes out, but that feels like an easy money printer for Warner Brothers. Kind of surprised they never made, because they didn't have any DLC for the first game, right? It feels like that would have been a smart choice to do. But other story-driven PlayStation games. I keep losing bowls. I mean, I told you how to avoid that. You got Ghost of Tsushima, all the above. Then you're set. God of War, Fallout 4, Last of Us. Those are all solid. I don't think any of them would be my top 10. If I had to rank those 3, I would probably do it. I assume you're saying God of War 2018. This goofy level. I haven't had this level in a long time. We're trying to get like snow on the ball, right? We probably have other people on our team too, which kind of sucks. I would probably rank them God of War, Last of Us, Fallout 4. But they're all pretty solid. Not even top 10. Yeah, I don't think I'd have any of those 3 in there. Maybe at one point in time. But right now, I don't think any of those 3 would make it. Go grab the other people? I'm not really great at doing that. I will maybe let you do that. I feel like I normally suck at being like the saboteur. Normally I just try to push the ball or like help the team get points instead of like prevent the others from getting points. Oh, we have red team. Look at this. The red team's cooking us. We gotta go the other way. Go the other way. Red team has just got us in a blender right now. Dude, he's carrying it above the snow. We're not any of these games. We've gotten screwed so many times. We're stuck on these other like blue people's team. Dude, I'm gonna grab this red. This guy is like single-handedly. I'm grabbing red. You guys push the ball. I'm just making sure these 2 saboteurs get out of here. Like, where's the other people getting sabotaged? All right, we need like big points somehow. All right, let's play sabotage. I'm gonna sabotage red. Screw it. Nope. Nope. You're going nowhere. Just gonna hold this here. Nope. I can't do this. I'm being outnumbered 1 to like 5 right here. I'm just giving them points. How does red have so many people? They had 2 blocking ours, but they have 5 over here. How is red's team so massive? We got the worst team ever. What is happening? Yeah, we lost. Anytime we lose these duos, it's because they pair us up with a bunch of just low-level players on our team. Okay, well, I just pushed it into the snow. I mean, we're not winning here. I'm gonna try to just stick my head underneath it, but unless we get like 30 points in the next 2 seconds. God, that was so miserable. I hate those game modes. Like, we're playing duos, we're not playing squads. Why put us on a team with a bunch of randos? I don't get it. It's the only way they can stop us. They just re-released the original Star Wars trilogy 1 through 6. So not the original trilogy plus the subsequent trilogy. I kind of assume they do that like every year, right? Like I would assume Disney probably just puts out. Oh, we gotta go. All right, sounds good. Thanks for playing. We got a couple dubs in there. But I imagine there's like a new version of Star Wars every year, right? You would think. All right, I was checking this catalog thing. I think that I think Ghost is probably a solid pick for you, though. I'd say that was like the last game that was on PS4. That and The Last of Us 2 both came out, I think, in the final year of the PS4. All right, how do I check the catalog collections? No, that is seemingly not where to go. Subscriptions, here we go. Oh. I'm trying to think of what I played when I had the PS Plus catalog too. But I think it's changed like pretty frequently, so it may not still have the same previous games. Okay, this feels like way easier without the spinning guillotines. All right, I need to remember I'm on my own team at this point again, so I can't just play awfully. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Did you ever play Horizon Zero Dawn, Souls? I didn't love it as much as other people did, but that could be another decent one. Like, you would think I would have loved it because I love dinosaurs, I love sci-fi. The combat was fun. I just feel like the story was a little bit lacking for me, but I think you may enjoy it. Let me just go through here. So Horizon Zero Dawn, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, Uncharted, but I think you probably should play the other ones first. Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. I think is going to be hit or miss. It's a lot of cutscenes, so there's not as much gameplay focus. Oh, dude, Shadow of the Colossus. I mean, the remake, the controls aren't too bad. I think that's a classic that's worth playing. It's a pretty fast game too. I think you typically like something that's not like as lengthy. But Shadow of the Colossus, I think would be a solid recommendation. Some of the bosses have some gimmicks you have to like figure out. So there is that component to it. But it's kind of like almost like a, I don't want to say lower budget Zelda, but you have like your pretty silent protagonist. Oh, I almost just cooked there. There we go. And it's like a staple from the PS2. All right, we talked Returnal, Demon Souls, Days Gone. Days Gone could be a good one. Days Gone got a lot of hate when it came out. I don't think it's like as good as it was promoted per se, but it got way too much hate. I think also the guy who was like marketing the game was kind of a blowhard, so some of the other stuff around the game I didn't love. But Deacon St. John, solid protagonist. It's a little bit of a lengthy game. Like, it feels like they probably could have cut out some of it, but it's pretty good. Uncharted 4, yeah, is on here. Ooh, Detroit Become Human. I think you may like that. Detroit Become Human is a recommendation for sure. There's actually a lot of still stuff available. I thought maybe you had played a lot of the classics, like obviously God of War, Last of Us. But there's some decent ones still out there. My, like, if you're still here, Souls, my general list from what I'm looking at, Detroit Become Human, Uncharted 4, but it with the caveat that it's better if you play the first 3. Not this garbage. Days Gone, Shadow of the Colossus, Ratchet and Clank, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I think are the ones that I'd say give a look, maybe, at least. Give your hamster a hard-boiled egg. Do they like that? Oh, this obnoxious game mode, and this guy is a pretty high level. Where's the button at? You gotta be kidding me. What is this? Bro. How did he get that? Like, how did you give that to him? Okay. We should give him every button. We gotta give homie every button. You literally. This is exactly why. This is what happened last time I played this. Okay, they gave me 2 back-to-back. Okay, 3 back-to-back. We'll take it. This guy's throwing hard right now. There's no way I missed that. I'm throwing hard. Over there. Okay, we back. There's no way they gave that to him. We in there. Haven't won the one in a while. I hate that map, dude. You're right on Google, they can have some. That's probably accurate then, I would guess. You're gonna pick up the re-release of Star Wars. That's cool. You like the art style? Yeah, I do feel like there's always gonna be more times to buy Star Wars. They're always gonna be promoting that, I would guess. Oh, we're in the finals. Okay. Oh, I don't think I've ever done this map with 0 gravity. I think this may be a first. Kind of feels hard to die, which means at the end it's going to be frantic with like 5 people jumping for like 1 tile. And then just who just happens to be floating in the air the longest is gonna be who wins. Oh, you also can't just like jump up a little bit to get on some of these. You have to like, if you're running, you're not gonna get any higher, so you have to do the massive jump. Yeah, this game mode is gonna give way too many opportunities for people to like stay alive. Just the good news is I won't, in theory, lock myself out of somewhere. All right, Cone is just coming over here with the Cone of Shame and just crushing everything. Oh my goodness, look at this Cone. Like that the Cone won because he touched it last. So obnoxious. That was not that dude did not deserve that win. Dude just destroyed the entire map. But when there's 1 tile left, you kind of want to be the last person to touch it because you're going to get the biggest jump off of that. And it did kind of turn into what I said with like 5 people with 1 spot, and who happened to dive. I mean, it wasn't really the dive, it was more so he touched that tile last. So we were like dropping by the time he was still jumping. This one's not too bad. You can't really like, it's hard to fall off on this one, so it's, I feel like the qualifying goes much faster on this map than some of the other races, because it's pretty much just like a downhill constant thing. All right, I meant to grab some more water after that one. We'll do so after this series of maps. Feels like you should be able to jump over that. The fact there's like an invisible wall, like, is kind of dumb. Like, if you're gonna make it so I can't go through that, just put up a real wall. Thank you for pushing me out the way, guy. Look at this absolute animal. I'll remember your name. Yeah, see you, bud. What you guys got planned for the weekend? Anything fun, hopefully? Sounds like buying some Star Wars. Feeding the pets. Probably pretty low key on my side. We have to, I think, have some yard work done, but not much other than that, I don't think. All right, how many snowballs we getting here? Oh, it's Godzilla. You need help. Actually, we should squat up. He's playing. I do need to grab some water after this, but maybe I'll see if he wants to join up. Oh shit, look out, Godzilla! Shimo's coming after you, Godzilla, look out. He almost sent it over the edge. Hilarious that this guy in my lobby, we turned from like rivals to, this is like Vegeta Goku situation. It's like, all right, if you win, I'll be happy now. Your win is my win. Is this the semis already? I think it may be. All right, here we go. Let's avoid the asteroids. All right, I'm gonna try to go right here, try to avoid the pack. Okay. This absolute animal that I was playing with last game is just following me now. Like, you're just gonna follow me the whole way? After you just wanted to like murk me when we played? Okay, well. I was gonna probably send him out right there. All right, we in there. Where's Godzilla? Godzilla in there? I didn't really see. He's got to be. Oh no, he's right there. Godzilla, you got this. I think he realized he's got to go right here. Unless you can make, you could probably make a dive from that red diagonally, I would guess. Yeah, he's backtracking. There you go. There you go. Now get to the far right. Okay, that works too, actually. Yeah, straight, then diagonal, then diagonal again. He's on it. Godzilla using that big brain. Big head's not just for crashing into people with. Look at him. I thought he was about to grab him there. Oh, he's doing the griefing. Uh-oh. He's putting a target on our back. He's got more than dorsal fins on our back now. We got a target. I think they all started backtracking now. They're like, wait a minute. That dude just thought he was going to float his way to a win. Actually, jumping off there is maybe the smart move. Get you back to the yellow quicker. $13 in the finals, kind of busy. Dude, give us Blast Ball. Me and Godzilla teaming up. We're even gonna get 13 here. We probably do. Oh, these guys are on the wrong one, aren't they? I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, we got 12 in there. Come on, Blast Ball. I mean, I feel like I'd feel better if we weren't wearing the same thing, because they may not think we're together, but I feel like they probably do now. Like, Burning Godzilla kind of sticks out. Lost Temple, this sucks. This is like the one that being on a team with somebody doesn't really matter, actually. It's like every man for himself. You're gonna try, though. I think I've gotten better at doing the dive straight to the big lily pad so I can get there quicker. Because I have to dive again for the crown at the end. It's not like a just jump up like it would be if you hit the small one. All right, we'll try. This is kind of just dumb luck most often, but we'll try. What do you think? This way? Okay, what do you think this way? Okay, what do we think this way? What do we think this way? Oh, dude. Oh my goodness. No, dude, I found this path. I found that entire path. We hit every perfect door. That I've never done it that well. Till we got to those goofy slingshot things. I feel like maybe I should have hit the one on my side to get thrown that way, but I don't know. I was trying to like not touch it, but I think that didn't really work too well. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see if the big G wants to play. I don't know if they will or not. Also, if so, I need to fill up water fast. All right, question is, do they want to run some duos? I don't know how to ask them because I don't think they're actually on YouTube. I think they're just in-game. We can run duos, though. I think I'm gonna quickly grab some water. We'll see if your ready's up. Be right back. Be in there. Okay, Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla, we got this. I think the only way we don't get first every time, and this is some bold talking, is if we get thrown in one of those squad games where we're just stuck with random teammates. I feel that good about Godzilla's skill in this game, paired with my decent skill in this game. Should be easy win pretty often here. All right, let's send it down here. Okay, this guy's got some skill, it looks like. See everybody. I don't think I've ever been that like ahead of the rest of the pack coming up here. We love to see it. That's about as clean as you can do on that map. If anyone else wants to play too, I don't mind doing squads. Even if you're new, I also not a big deal. Oh, we got like a dragon there in the middle. That's kind of a cool cosmetic. Kind of looks like he goes with the fish tail. I don't know if that was a paired outfit or not, but okay. This is probably paired at least, right? It's not gonna be colors, I hope. I would take the, when it comes to the hoop games, I much prefer the trampoline one over this. Oh, it is colors. It's just red and yellow, and yeah, we're stuck. We're doing team games. Okay, I got this. I make this. I beat blue over here. I definitely beat blue over here. Look at him. He's not even looking. So clutch. Or he just didn't care. We in there. I'm gonna hold up here a little bit. Yeah, see, bud. Oh, that's a teammate. Okay, we'd love to see that. All right, we got there. Oh, we are cleaning up right now. We are cooking, at least in this game mode, compared to like the snowball or the eggs or anything. Nobody can really sabo you. And what I mean by that is we get our own points by jumping in rings. So, oh, well, that was an easy one for him. We can't have our points like taken away. I'm not doing the greatest though. I'm kind of just, normally I don't sit here. Normally I sit down lower. Okay, well. At least I had that gold one at the beginning, right? Yeah, our team is just crushing right now. It's like, oh, here we go. Another gold one. Oh, I don't know about that, blue. I think we beat you through that, in my opinion, to be honest. Yeah, we are like crushing. It's pretty much between blue and red. Who's gonna be next last? Oh my, that was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Blue is seemingly gonna lose. All right, we pulled through there. Our team had some pretty high numbers too. I feel like we had a stacked team, to be honest. Rollout, don't hate this. Semis, it's always a little bit tougher because people are pretty good at this point, but I don't think we normally fall off. With the exception of the finals. The rollout finals is not too easy. Okay, we just got a timer. It's not even body count. I mean, maybe if people fell off, it would switch, but feels like we got just the timer. It's us versus ourselves. And everyone else trying to grab us. He's trying to grab. Yep. I was trying to be friends with you, and you're reaching your hands out like you're up to no good. Oh, someone just sent it off the cliff there. Is it not showing me when people die? I don't think that's popping up on the screen, but hope it doesn't really matter. We got 30 more seconds. Finals is gonna be pretty busy if there wasn't a death count requirement. Like, this is just survive. I was so tempted to go for a grab. Let's see if, oh, he was trying to do it too. I see you, Eternal Hit. Look at everybody in first place. I think if you fell, you would immediately just not qualify. Given how every team was in first, it felt like there. All right, the orange guys. Actually, there's a few teams I'm a little concerned by. Well, they're gonna know we're together. I think everybody on this game though was like pretty color coordinated. Well, this finals is a little random, so not guaranteed success, but there is two of us. All right, I need to not throw bombs at my teammate. I'm not great at recognizing not to do that. Okay. We're getting just bombarded right now. There we go. Well, we're hitting people, but there's still a lot of tiles, so nobody's falling off. Oh my goodness. This is just pure chaos. Okay, everyone's in like a group over here. Look out, Mechagodzilla. Whoa, that falling piece I was not ready for. See you, bud. See you, Slimer. Oh, I lost my teammate. Oh, that guy got so lucky. Are you guys on a team together? I don't think they are. But they may be playing like they are at this point. I don't really know. Oh, dude. What a clutch grab. Until that. That's why I don't love that game sometimes. I did so well so long. I took out everybody, and then Slimer just had to take me out at the end. But GG's. We got close. Like, he did not have to do anything until the very end. Then, it's a little unfortunate flop that we had there. But, not bad. Given how random that finals is, second's, like, decent, but... Okay, we like just had the non-race version of this. Okay, I was gonna say, note to self, if we see Slimer in here, he's the big threat right now. Mr. Ice Cream's trying to send me flying. See you, Ice Cream. Appreciate you, Godzilla. Let me pass on by. 1-2 finish. That's a good start. That's a good sign for the future of this lobby. We take those. Oh, bro, you gotta dive there. Yeah, dude, the music in some of these levels goes pretty hard. Oh, buddy, buddy. Come on, there's still time. I don't know if that's actually true, but believe. You gotta believe. Okay, that was almost jumped right off. You got this. Come on. Come on. What's her name? Mrs. Schiller? You got this, Mrs. Schiller. Okay, well. Actually, I don't know who your teammate is, but you may make it. You got 10 seconds. I don't think you're making this. You're taking a little too long here. Yeah, that was too slow. You're not making that one. Oh, their teammate made it though, so they're in. Okay, the rage down there, high level. That's the main one I saw. Okay, another team game, but not the worst. It's kind of a fun one, even if you lose. Although the punching hands in the corners, I don't think I'm used to seeing those. That could be a wrench. Like if you get one almost in and then just blast it all the way out. Wait, do you not have those? I don't see them now. I guess maybe there's different versions that do or don't have that. All right, team game. Let's see what we can do. Okay, both balls going that way. I like to see that at least. I'm gonna go on the offense. I'm gonna play midfield maybe a little bit. Little both. Oh, look at that. Look at that snipe. Upper 90, kind of like lower 90 there, but it was, oh, okay. See you, bud. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, defense. Defense, get it out the net. Playing a little bit of midfield, as I said. A little bit of a hybrid role. I think midfield's the last thing I played when I played soccer. Oh, we just like floated over their head there. Oh, come on. Come on. Rotate in. Should have angled it a little bit better. All right, he's about to hit that up. I'm gonna come for the snipe again. If it gets centered right here. Come on, center one right here for me. Oh, I was a little bit too far away. You got this, Godzilla. I mean, my one goal gonna be a 1-0 victory. Oh no, we got another one. There we go. It's over. It's over. Top Stephanie. Yeah. Thankfully, not the worst team game. It is a little bit luck still, but it's at least kind of a fun team game. Okay, the rage is still the one who has my attention. Okay, perfect match. We should have this, unless there's the spinning thing, which throws me off sometimes. There is. All right, we gotta be careful. I feel like at the end of this version of this game, there's normally like 3 people alive. Because there's people that didn't remember the thing, and there's people that just get whacked by the thing, which I'm more in that second category. Oh, that dude just went flying right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, orange banana. See you guys. Oh, actually, he actually got the hold off the grab. Oh, dude, green was so lucky. Got thrown to a platform. What we got? Apple, cherry, banana. Apple, cherry, banana. Grape. Or orange. Apple, cherry, banana, orange. People are kind of leaving me alone, thankfully. Apple, cherry. So it's this one. See you, bud. See you, bud. What we got left? Watermelon, cherry, banana, grape. Watermelon, cherry, banana, grape. Apple. Wait. Yeah. Watermelon, cherry, banana, grape. Apple over there. This dude's a grabber. Yeah, blue is a little smurfing, I think. I don't think they're really a level 1. We got just launched through the sign at the end there. All right, we're in the finals. We got this, Godzilla. We got this. The rage is still here, and we have that smurf blue. Okay. I think you and me are pretty good about this one, Godzilla. I think I've come second place to you on this one. I'm feeling confident. I don't want to just like declare victory, but I think we can hit the celebration music already. I'm calling my shot here. Can't get cornered like I did last time I played this map though. Pretty small amount of people, so we can run probably for a while too. Blue's gonna grab. Note to self. Okay, Rage is trying to cut off Godzilla. Yeah, blue is definitely smurfing. He is not a level 1. I think a lot of these people are going to last majority of the game. It's hard to like drop bodies when it's only 7. I guess technically 8 people, 7 drop. Yeah, this dude's... Watch him reach his arms out. He's definitely going to start doing it at some point. This bro's trying to hop. It's a little too early for that, my guy. All right, we lost. Oh, Godzilla's dropped. Shoot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try to lock in here. I'll try my best, Godzilla. We try. I don't know what happened with him. Maybe he got grabbed. Be careful. What's up, Rage? Yeah, go that way. You don't want to go this way. All right, we're jumping now. It's jump time. I'm gonna try to mind my business. Let them cannibalize their own tiles over there. Yeah. Okay, green survived. Yeah, you try to grab me, guy. Go ahead. Yeah, see ya, bud. Trying that grab stuff to me. See ya, bud. See ya. Dude, come on. That dude was trying to grief so hard there. So hard was trying to grief. I got you, Godzilla. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We are duo for a reason. All right, we backed up the big game talk there. Wasn't sure there for a while. Wasn't too sure, but we backed it up. We did it. We did Mechagodzilla. Clutched up. That one, even if when we lose that one, I feel like that's probably by far my favorite finals. It used to be just like regular Hexagon back when the game came out, but I think that variation is the best version of Hexagon. But honestly, any of them are decent at this point. I used to not like the ice one, but the ice one's kind of grown on me too. Same with the rotating. I think the rotating one, you can get some weird physics, which sucks. It weirdly takes both the highest skill level, but also has the most like random BS that happens. Because you can jump on a tile and you just get like pushed back somehow. right, this one. I think I've heard we stay up top and then we drop eventually. Is this that same one? Is this the one with the rhinos on it? Oh, we got the blue smurfing guy again, I think, here. Oh, Godzilla's out for blood, or Mecha Godzilla rather. Yeah, here's where we're supposed to jump off, I believe. Because this, in theory, goes faster. I don't know if that holds true or not, but I feel like I've been told it goes faster. And we may be in first, so if that's the... Oh, no, we're in second. Second to our partner. Dude, what are we doing grabbing? All right, 1-2. We'll take 1-2. We out here to try to repeat. Going back to back. We were out for blood. I'd expect blue level 1 to be there at the end again. I don't think the guy who was competing with at the very end is in the lobby, but I didn't really look super well yet. This race is lasting like forever. There we go. Okay, lobby doesn't look too bad. I think blue is going to be the main threat. This awful game. Godzilla, I don't know if you can hear me. If I find a penguin, you're welcome to have it after me. Oh, wait, no, this is the mode that I think our points combined. We don't disappear individually, right? I think it's like 35 for a total team score. So never mind. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got one of those. Come on. Bro, not like this. Thankfully, Godzilla's got one at least. Okay. Bro, just... I'm in the group with the bad pack. I need to not be here. I mean, teammate's gonna qual us on his own, I'm pretty sure. Look at him grabbing his own. I think he's grabbing his teammate. You guys look like they're the same color. You got this. You got this. I'm not doing anything. There we go. Good job. Good job. Good job carrying the team. This mode has got to be one of the worst. Because it's kind of like the seesaw one, where if you're just with a pack of people who are just not using sound logic, you're just gonna be cooked. Like you need, that's why I veered off eventually. I mean, I didn't really find anyone else, but I was like, I can't be here with this group. Semis, what we got? No team game. Okay, slime climb. Interesting to get a duos final. Normally, knock on wood, the end is the only part that I sometimes will slip up on. What we got at the end here? All right, we got the hammers. It's possible only if one of us quals we still make it, but let's try to both make it here. It's funny how this used to be like a shortcut when the game first came out, and I kind of feel like, oh my goodness, everybody knows about it. Oh, we can't fall off here. Yeah, that is I'll take it slow. We don't need to get first. If we qual, I think that's gonna be good enough. See it bad. Actually, we're in second, right behind our teammate. All right, let's not botch this. This is where I'm. All right, Skunk technically beat me in there, but that's fine. Not a big deal. I don't know. Chris Harrison again, maybe. The new detective from season 1. I don't think they would do that. That feels like a bit like too rinse and repeat. Like, let's just one at a time kill off every one of Dexter's friends. That feels like a little bit too formulaic. All right, what we got for the finals? Jeez. Okay. Duos. This feels like it's gonna have even more people grab it. Maybe. I am pretty good at this level, but I can't navigate around the grabs that well. I need to work on fighting off grabs or doing the grab myself. I suck at that. Like if I grab somebody, I'm probably just as likely to die as they are. I don't know why, but that kind of feels like it wants to be the case. But maybe Godzilla's good at this one. I almost was famous last words there. To be honest. Do we stay here? This feels like a risky tile to be on, maybe, but I'm gonna try it for at least until it shows me that it may disappear. Ooh, that one's gonna be tough too. We technically have this all to ourselves right now. And unless we lose the tile, we probably do for the remainder. 1, 2. Oh yeah, we gotta go. 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here probably. 2. 1. 1. 2. Oh, this tile's gone. I'm gonna stay on this one. I'm not gonna leave. Never mind. Among Us. Troll. Like, cool. Did he die too? No, he's still alive. You got this, Godzilla. Oh, look at this. Bunch of trolls. That's the only way they can try to beat us. They gotta grab us. That's all they got. I don't know what the workaround is to... Like, I tried to jump to get out of it, but it felt like it didn't give me much of a choice. Like, he's kind of doing that right now, trying to dodge the grabs by jumping a lot, I think. Yeah, look at Frozone's trying to get this grab. Look at him reaching out. Dude, what an animal. Good try, Godzilla. GG. Oh, both of them. Both of them were sandbaggers. Okay. We'd love to see it. Now we know if we get assuming we're playing again, if we get them again. Enemy number 1. I got grabbed by Among Us. He got grabbed by Frozone. We might see Rita come back. I mean, maybe in like flashbacks. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I mean, she's older now, so you got to be careful sometimes with having it not look like weird that she's aged, even though she's been dead for like 20 years. I guess, though, these are ghosts, so in theory, they can be aged. Like when he saw Trinity and Miguel, it was just like what he envisioned them as older being, maybe. All right, we've gotten kind of screwed the last few times. We had the team game, right? Or no, did we? What's the final we lost on? Oh, we lost on the throwing the bombs one. That may have been before we duoed up though. I don't know. I can't fully remember. But we won Hexaterrestrial and just lost that jump showdown. We got a Mecha Godzilla in here too, like a regular one. It is funny that there's not people like trolling at the end. Is the same blue guy on this? I think it's a different name on duos because your points matter, so you don't have people just waiting at the finish line. I think at this point I'm probably leaning just sticking with Fall Guys for this evening. Just because it's a little bit later, so we'd only probably play a little bit of something else if we did. Oh, we have that guy in this lobby again. Right? That Among Us right there? Who's his partner? The Frozone? Is he in this too? Is he next to him? Yeah, he is. We got that same griefing team. At least we know now. Let's try to, I guess try to target them depending on what game mode it is, but which they're definitely playing as a duo, not just like queued up solo. Probably not often people queue up solo for duos. You would think that I've done squads queuing up solo, but I feel like duos is kind of a weird one to do independently. Lead the path. Just follow in the lead. This way? Nope, I just don't know why I sent that. Do we need to somehow get left? We need to be on that far left blue one. Can we cross here? Okay, I gotta go back diagonally. And forward, then not forward, then left. Yeah, I think this was the path. Then diagonal. Oh, did we not make it? Wait, Godzilla made it, I think. I was gonna say, dang. I thought, I don't think I thought that many people were already qualled. I don't expect Lumen to be in season 2. I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but that's not an assumption that I would lean towards, because I feel like even when I heard, was it Scott Reynolds that talked? Somebody kind of like poked fun that all the fans were like assuming all these cameos and Easter eggs were going to be there. I mean, they actually gave us some, so it felt a little bit weird that he assumed it was weird for fans to reach for that, but oh, dude, this isn't easy. I've never been so blessed with the ring spot than that one was. Oh, and you give me this one. Thank you. And you give me this one. Thank you. Look at us. This is a quick GG, I feel like. I do feel as if this is quick qual. Okay. Oh, well. Good for you, Blue. You got that one. We in there. But oh, this team may not make it. Among Us is lacking behind here. I would assume until shown that somebody like Lumen or like Jonah, I don't think any of those people I expect in a season 2 of Resurrection, unless they say like, yeah, this is happening. Oh, don't let him get that one. Come on, guy, get over there. Yep. Oh my goodness, no. Dude, you threw. Oh, wait, he threw more? Oh my God. Oh my god. Maybe we don't need to worry about Among Us. Look how awful that like dive was. Where is every other team? How are they not? Oh, they made it. Teammate must have gotten the gold. I think Frozone is like the carrying person for their team. Yep. Yep, they are in there. Definitely the team to worry about. Specifically the one guy, I think, because Among Us looked pretty like pathetic there. Oh well, this finals is random anyway. It doesn't really matter who's in the lobby. Unless they're gonna like grab me or something. Like it doesn't feel like it really matters. I need to try not to throw the last room if I'm in the lead though. I kind of did that last time. I wonder if you can figure out the pathing by looking at that at the beginning. Like there's certain patterns that lead to it being coming from a certain direction. Oh, why are we doing that? I don't like climbing. Oh, we're going this way now. Now that the entire lobby's here. Well, I am in the lead now. Should we try this way? Nope, we should not. Oh my goodness, I let everyone catch up there. Oh my goodness. No, did I jump for it? Oh my god. Oh, I threw. They won, I'm pretty sure too. Oh no, they won. Okay. Good for you guys. I dove and I did not have the distance. My first dive was like slightly not far enough. Damn. I'm bad, Godzilla. I let you down. Let you down. I was so close and I wanted to try to grab, but I'm like, I don't think I'm close enough, so I dove. But then when I dove, I realized I couldn't grab after that, so I think it was a bit of a sloppy. I was a little bit rushed because I think the other guy who got there first should have probably gotten it, but I think he missed. Like, I think he missed kind of like I did. So sometimes you're better off just taking it correct and not rushing it, because you may wind up being the first person to do it correctly. But at least that duo didn't win. I don't mind Ratchet and or Clank and the blue guy winning. I wonder if there's the same lobby again. There maybe there's not a lot of people playing duos right now. Don't see Among Us here. I don't think so. Oh, this is like the only platform that even can make it up here. Yeah, this dude's smurfing as a level 1 too. Dude is hardcore smurfing as a level 1. Oh, how did... I feel like my hands like made it there. There we go. But then didn't... Well, we're good at the races. I think we get first all the way until the end, and then we don't win. Here's the seesaw thing again. Just people jumping and just colliding. Pure chaos. Pure chaos at this point. That was green. That was never gonna work. Let's be real. These guys are probably a pair, and it just, this is tough to watch. He's trying to get it closer. Oh no. I don't know if they realize you can grab the edge. Yeah, pretty easy one, unless you just get like chain reaction just blasted with stuff. Normally not too bad. What is... Oh my word. I've never seen hexagons on this. I don't think, at least. Maybe at the end. I don't remember them being in like the middle and the beginning. That's probably faster, actually. Normally the way I go is like to the outside, but hexagons you can like run on. Oh, but the fruit just... Okay, well, I just got smashed there, so now I'm back here with these guys. I am throwing so bad. I should probably send it for the hammer, honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I almost didn't make that there. That was bad. That was rough. That's as bad as, about as rough as that map's been in a while. I feel like the hexagons don't really add a purpose until the very end because the fruit just crushes it anyway. Yeah, like I don't think that's a safe place to navigate around. If anything, it just makes the side harder because you have to work around the hole in the ground. Like this guy's trying to do right now. Dude, this guy's got to be so pissed. You got to take the hammer here. At this point, take the hammer. Oh, no, he's trying to still go for it. All right, we got the Pirates of the Caribbean duo on the top right. So they are, we got that synergy going. Oh, this one, I've only done this once. This is a team game. This one's pretty miserable. And the one time I played it, it was pretty miserable. I thought I did a decent job, but our team just got like smoked somehow. We were winning for the longest time, but then it snowballed. Okay, so I need to find one of those little batteries and then just go on a marathon sprint. Are they just randomly... Where did they... I assume our teammates had to start with some because I don't know where... Yeah, see, bud. Yeah, this is mine. See, bud. This dude's like pride is getting in the way. It's like you should probably give up on this one battery, my guy. You should probably give up on this one battery. You're kind of throwing for your team. I gotta be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow these guys and just paint everything they just painted. Let's try not to like lose this in the end again like we did last time though. I feel like it was such a quick turnaround of a game. See, bud. Yeah, I don't mind. You guys just keep painting it and I'll just follow you. Yeah, we are cruising right now. I'm just gonna take all of this back. Everything you did, I'm just gonna undo it. Yep, I'm just gonna follow you. Let's just keep trading points, to be honest. It's just, I'm just gonna keep returning it to my team's color. Yeah, that map, not great, but we prevailed on that time. Is it finals time already? I think it could be finals. Okay. First time we've had this one in a while. Not the worst. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. We're gonna take it nice and slow, despite these absolute animals running all over around me. I feel like everyone in the lobby is just like sprinting. to every hexagon here. Which maybe means they don't have a plan at least, so that's good. Why is... There's only 8 other people. They're all just like running back and forth. Ice Cream is trying to do a little bit of sabotage. Look at this dude. He was trying to do quite a bit of sabotaging. Which you can try. I don't know if I would advise it, but you can try. Alright, me and teammates still alive. At this point. Dude, did we just get first and second? That was so easy. That was so easy, Godzilla. We came in clutch. Finally, got another dub. Took a little longer than it should have, but in the win column. We in that win column. All right. That was like hilariously easy. I am pretty sure. Let me see if I can see at the end. I don't know for sure because it was 7 out of 9 eliminated and then we qualled, which means their guy definitely fell at the end. I don't know if Godzilla may have grabbed or if we just... I'm assuming we were both just alive at the end, to be honest. Honestly, that finals for this game mode, I think I'd be down for because I'm decent at it and he's like really good at it. So I think if you split up our odds between the two of us with any hexagon game, honestly, pretty good odds. I did not, Chris. I'm not familiar with lanterns. What's the status? Not a movie name that I'm familiar with. Is it the Pirates guys who behind me again? Looks like they may have been. Yeah, it is them. Okay, well, it was embarrassing. At least Jack also got embarrassed. This guy's got to know we were in the same lobby just like 2 seconds ago, right? I don't know what happened there, to be honest. All right, it's gonna flip. Hit X. Thankfully, I haven't had any like controller issues. Knock on wood, but I'm sure eventually playing games like this, the buttons are gonna get a little bit finicky. All right, where you at, Godzilla? Wait, did we lose Godzilla? He may have said bye. I'm on a team with somebody else. What happened? He may have like waved in the lobby. I don't think I made it back to the lobby though. We're with a random person. Well, I'll switch to solos after this. Probably won't quit because I don't want to leave this guy hanging, but I have no idea who my teammate is. But I mean, Godzilla got disconnected and wants to squad up again. Maybe I should just bail, but it would suck to play this and then have your teammate leave. I feel like I've had that happen before. Then again, booting up duos as a solo is not the best recipe for success. Yeah, I'm with this guy in the crocodile outfit. I don't know what happened, but he may have dipped out. I had this one a lot tonight. I feel like this is like the 4th time. Guess we'll go left. I don't really know how I feel about this spot. Well, I guess we're not going left. We're going with everybody else. Literally everyone else. I mean, this is like a diagonal shot. I don't know if the final spot's gonna be a good spot to be, but until then, we got just a straight shot here. Should we bounce? Let's go this way. Let's leave the pack. Oh, they picked right, actually. They picked correct. I shouldn't have done that. Bro. Yeah, this is the correct path. Did my teammate just jump off? I think we may just not qual with my teammate, to be honest. As much as I didn't want to just bail on them, I think we just may not advance. Yeah, I think we didn't make it. Alright. Well, that's probably good. I didn't want to squat up with a random necessarily anyway. Alright, let's go back to lobby. Yeah, he hopped off. Okay. I'm gonna quickly take a step away and we'll do 3 more. I think we'll do 3 more. Be right back. Maybe we do the 3 or win. It's probably fair, actually. I mean, it's getting a little bit late. Oh, that, yeah, I am familiar with that. Lanterns. When you said lanterns, I thought like horror movie. But yeah, Green Lantern lanterns. It was canceled. I mean, do people care about the Green Lantern? But like the Ryan Reynolds one was like, I don't think I even watched all of it, but I had heard bad things and it looked pretty rough. I don't know if people care about Green Lantern a whole lot. The like animated Green Lantern back in the day on the with Justice League was pretty cool, but live action Green Lantern, I don't know if I need in my life, to be honest. All right, we're back to solos. So is this a small lobby? Wait, I'm not on solos. Why did I do squad again? I thought I switched to solos. I guess we're doing a squad game before we do solos. I hope my teammate is good. At least serviceable. I don't see them anywhere, to be honest. Has me a little concerned. If they're like a low level, I may dip, because some of these later games, it's like combined score between you and your teammates, so I'm kind of just wasting time if there's no shot of us qualling. Yeah, where? Oh my gosh, they're all the way back there. Kind of just want to dip, but feel kind of bad, but don't assume they expected to win if they're like sitting all the way back there. I don't know why I didn't switch to solos. I thought I had made the change. Alright, who's our teammate here? Yikes. Okay. Is it rude to just leave? Like, this dude's not... There's no shot we qual. Oh my goodness. We may not even qual anyway. He's just standing still. All right, yeah, we're gonna bounce. We'll do 3 legit solos. If there was like any sign that we may advance, like we were maybe not gonna make it there even. We were like 8th. And I don't think he was going to cross the finish line. Okay, pretty straightforward race. Dude, so many people just jumping on your head. Any of the game modes where you have to be like airborne for a long amount of time, constantly get people just bouncing on your head. Take a second. I notice the names aren't popping up, I don't think, for the folks qualifying. It's like a visual bug right now, maybe. Maybe we'll get a game here. Just pure silence. Three rhinos. This is going to be a little bit hectic. Nothing in the middle. Actually, that's wrong. There's blast things in the middle. Which maybe I would want to take, actually. Shoot me like up in the air. Maybe actually I don't want that. Because if I get hit by a rhino on the way down, well, okay, I was gonna say it's probably GG anyway. We almost met our demise there. Actually, I can maybe use these as like shields. If they're like up, I don't think the rhino can go through it. I think they would like bounce off of it. Or, like slide off of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is happening? That's the second time this is one match that's happened. I've never had like the blast off and hit the lily pad. Oh, he got shot. The rhino almost went airborne himself. He was like standing on top of one of these. Oh, it happened there again. It's like a visual glitch. Because I don't think they're supposed to get airborne, but it acts like it's supposed to because the physics of this thing sends you up in the air. Oof. You had to have lost like at least 10 people there, right? You would maybe some quit beforehand. 15 for the semis. It's gonna be like 10 in the finals, maybe. Block party. Well, this one's gonna be dependent upon who lives. It could be all of us in the finals, honestly. Spider-Man with the 73 has me a little bit thinking that they're going to be a problem. Oh, they got the same emo too. They playing together? They may be playing together. I don't know how common that emote is, but I've never seen it, so I'm assuming they may be playing together. Alright, I know who I'm targeting if I make it out of this level. It's gonna be both of them. I don't know if anyone's died because the thing, I'm pretty sure, stops telling me today for some reason. Oh, that was close. Oh, this animal behind me. He's trying to like run into me, I'm pretty sure. Get some collision maybe? Yeah, they're both still alive. I'm seeing what this lobby's gonna turn into. Oh please, if he just fell off, I would not have been sad. Is he out? What the world? It's me and one guy in the finals? How did everybody get smoked there at the end? Like nobody went up the staircase. What they get for just spamming that the whole game. Me and Skunk for the finals. Fall Mountain? This is weird for a finals. 2 people on this map? How do you... Okay. Oh, it's super thin though. Okay, I've never seen this. Is it still... I think it's still 3 probably. It just expedited the ending, maybe? I mean, this is gonna be weird. Should we be grabbing? I don't like to be that guy outside of Kraken Slam, but I also don't know how to approach a 1v1 on this, to be honest. Okay, he started. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yeah, this bro's sandbagging hardcore. I think me trying to grab is kind of screwing myself up more than him, though. Let's lock in a little bit here. Look at him trying to just follow me. This absolute animal is trying to follow me. Yeah, good try on the grab. See ya, bud. See ya. That's why you don't grab. That's why you don't grab. I guess technically that was also a win. I said 3 more or 1 win, and we got it on the first try. We had a pretty good night tonight. What, like 5 wins maybe? At least. There's a couple with Godzilla. Actually, we may have gotten like 6 or 7. I think like 3 or 4 solo, and then a couple with each duo. Appreciate Pool Cube. I never really understood the point of glasses with like the holes in them and stuff like that. I feel like you can't really see out of them. It's like purely a fashion thing, but I figured why not for this? All right, cool. We'll wrap it up there then, ending on a nice victory. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out for a bit. I know we've did a little bit just chilling earlier on, and then some Fall Guys, obviously. Probably stream more this weekend, not for sure schedule or games or whatever else, but I also plan to do some more shorts. I mentioned earlier, maybe another music one soon, like a Coheed top 10 songs. Yeah, just gonna go from there. So once again, appreciate y'all hanging out. I will catch you next time. If I don't talk to you, have a great weekend. It's 6 in the morning. That sounds like That sounds like time to be sleeping. Yeah, you take care, Pool Cube, as well as everyone else hanging out. If you're new, consider hitting the sub button if you had a good time. Yeah, take care, Stephanie. Thanks for being here. And other than that, I will catch you guys next time. Later.